Okay, so we start straight away with a bolster block and actually also with a belt. So I want you to sit in front of the bolster, but keep a bit of space between your buttocks and the bolster. Put your feet in Baddha Konasana. Put the block outside of your legs, so of your knees or thighs. Create a loop with your belt and put the belt around your hips. Put one side of the belt around the hips, on the hip bones, not on the waist, but really on the hip bones. And the other side, wrapping your feet. Let's wait for Ruth again. She had some problem with the internet. Hopefully, we'll come back. Not coming. Ouch. Okay. I cannot see you, Ruth, and I cannot hear you. Okay. You are again. Good. Good. So, but yeah, I think that you have some, well, internet not super good today. And the worst case, if you cannot just follow on Zoom, maybe you can go to YouTube, because or just first try and take out the video, so maybe you will see me, and in case I can hear you if you need any help. Okay. So the belt is around the hip bones and it wraps your feet in Baddha Konasana. Put your hands behind your back, tuck the tailbone under and lay down over the bolster. If you want to, you can put a folded blanket behind your head. Roll the arms outwards, slide the shoulder blades over the waist. Pull the back of your head away from the shoulders. Close your eyes. And breathe deeply for 3 times with your open mouth. Release all tensions. And one more time. Relax your face. Your forehead. Eyebrows. And the skin between the eyebrows. Relax your eyes and let them sink deeper into the skull. Relax the skin of your face. Unclench your jaw and let your lips open slightly. Relax your throat, your neck and shoulders, arms, forearms and hands. Relax your back, muscles of your back and your spine, vertebra to vertebra. Relax your belly and the whole abdominal area. Relax your hips, your groins. Relax your legs, knees, ankles and feet. Bring your attention into your breathing cycle and start observing every aspect of your breathing cycle. Which part of your body moves the most? Chest or belly? If both moves, which one moves first? Observe without changing anything. Observe simply to know yourself. Observe the length of your breathing cycle. Inhalation and exhalation have the same length, or one of them is naturally longer. Observe the small pauses between inhalation and exhalation, and between exhalation and inhalation, the small moments where everything stops, even your breath. Become aware of the 4 phases of your breathing cycle: inhalation, pause, exhalation, pause. And even there, observe. Is one of the 2 pauses longer? Observe also that your throat remains relaxed and open, even during the pauses. Three more observing breaths. At the end of the third, take control and create a long, slow, steady breath. Observe your lungs filling up slowly and get empty slowly. Long, slow, and steady breath. Observe your breath. Observe the air entering your body through the nostrils, filling up your lungs, and observe the air going out of your nostrils, slightly warmer. The air enters your body, and exit your body a little bit warmer. Become aware of the movement of your body. Observe the chest expanding. Observe the belly expanding with every inhalation. And becoming more compact with every exhalation. Long, slow, and steady breath. Focus on your breath. Start your breath on the belly and then fill up your lungs, expanding your chest. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, observing which part of your body become more compact first. Inhale, belly, chest. Observe the exhalation to see if it's the chest or the belly that moves first. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, observe. One more time. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, observe. Now, start inhaling, still, belly, chest. Exhale, first on the belly. So allow the belly to kind of deflate, but keep the chest open. So activate the muscles of your ribcage to keep the chest open for the first moments of the exhalation. And then allow the chest to become more compact at the end of the exhalation. So inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. One more time. And now, go back to a normal breath. Keep your eyes closed. And just observe your breathing cycle, becoming more and more subtle, more and more kind of superficial, light. And observe that you need really just a small quantity of air to breathe. Just stay there. Allow your body to relax deeper and deeper. With every exhalation, relax all the muscles of your body. You feel completely supported. And relaxed. Relax your face, your jaw, your throat, your belly. Now, really slowly, lift your arms and put your arms in cactus pose. Keep the forearm as much as you can parallel to the ground. So the elbows are aligned with the shoulders. The elbows is bent at 90 degrees in order to have the forearm parallel to the ground and parallel to each other. Observe the stretch of your shoulder and of your chest. Relax all the parts of your body that are not needed. In this position. And bring back the control of your breath. So breathe first on the belly and then on the chest. Exhale, belly, chest. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. One more time. Inhale, belly, chest. Exhale, belly, chest. Allow the arms to move down to the ground again. Keep your eyes closed and again, just observe. Observe all the movement of your body. Observe the tensions. Observe where you feel completely relaxed. Now, really slowly, interlace the hands behind your head. Move the two elbows closer to each other, like you want to wrap your head with your arms. And now, lift your head. Use the abdominal muscles to lift your shoulders. When you reach your maximum, put your hands down on the ground, your elbows and hands down on the ground, and lift your body up. Take the belt away from your body. Take the blocks and put it to the side. Now, put the bolster in front of your mat and sit on your heels with the knees as wide as the mat. Put the bolster not too far from you. So roughly when where the knees ends, the bolster starts. Put your hands on either side of the bolster. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, roll the arms outward, and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. First on one side, and then on the other side. Now, really slowly, start walking forward with your hands in order to lower your chest directly over the bolster. Turn your head to the right and relax completely your arms and shoulder. 3 breaths with the face turning to the right. 3 breaths with the face turning to the left. At the end of the third, come back up. Kind of relaxing, but now it's not going to be as much. So put the bolster on this way. Put your hands over the bolster. Push the bolster in order to let it roll and allow the chest to move down toward the ground. Keep the arms straight and active till the tip of your fingers. Allow the chest to move down toward the ground. Allow the head to move down toward the ground. Roll the arms outward. Keep the shoulders wide. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back up. Now, put your bolster in between your legs. Put your left hand over the bolster, just in the middle of the bolster, in between your knees. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Push the left shoulder to the right, right shoulder to the left. Roll the right arm outward and push the thumbs to the left. Look behind you and push the hand toward the ground. 3 breaths. So keep the shoulders away from the ears. At the end of the third, change sides. So put your right hand over the bolster. Use the hand to help you twist deeper without pushing too much. Always listen to the messages of your body, but use the hands to help you twist. So keep your hands firmly on the bolster. Push the right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right. Use the hand to push the right shoulder to the left. Roll the left arm outward. Push the thumbs to the right and push the hand toward the ground. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Look behind you. 3 breaths. Belly in, sternum lifted. And come back to center. Okay, now, tabletop position, but with the hands over the bolster. Keep the 2 knees together and create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Put your left hand in the middle of the bolster. Again, push the left shoulder to the right, right shoulder to the left. Draw the right arm outward. Keep the arm parallel to the ground. Push the hand back and push the thumb to the left. Look behind you, 3 breaths. At the end of the third, change sides. So put your right hand over the bolster. Push the right shoulder to the left, left shoulder to the right. Roll the left arm outward to have the arm parallel to the ground. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Push the left thumb to the right and the hand behind you. Look behind you, 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back to center. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine. Both on one side and on the other side. Okay, now, sit in Dandasana. Feet flex. Roll your thighs inward, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Roll the arms outward, push the thumbs back. Move the hands toward the ground, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Deep breaths. Now, bend both knees. Take the bolster and put the bolster under your knees. So completely supported. Keep your knees close to each other, sternum lifted. Roll your hips forward. Move the chest toward the thighs. Look in front of you. So at the beginning, don't allow your head to go down, but keep the head lifted. Keep the sternum lifted. Chest in contact with the thighs. Roll the arms outward. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, flex your feet. Grab the outer side of your feet and use the hands to push the chest toward your legs even more. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Use actively your arms. 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, release the grip on your feet, relax your arms, and allow the head to move toward the legs. Close your eyes and stay there. Allow your body to relax deeper and deeper with every exhalation. Gently come back up. Put your left hand outside of your right knee. Put your right hand on the ground, align with the coccyx, but a little bit back. So lean back. Okay. Now, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Roll the right arm outward. Bend your elbow. So the right shoulder will move away from the ears, and you will stretch this part of your body. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Push with the left hand against the right knee to help you twist, belly in. Look behind you, 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center. Put your right hand outside of your left knee, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Roll the left arm outward. Put your hand aligned with the coccyx, but leaning back. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Roll your left arm outward. Bend your elbow to allow your left shoulder to move away from the ears. Use the right hand against the left knee to help you twist and look behind you. Sternum lifted, shoulder blade down, belly in. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center. Take the bolster away now. Spread your legs just a tiny bit, not super spread. Keep your knees bent. Grab your elbows, sternum lifted. Push with the forearm and with the elbows against the leg to lift your chest up. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, put your feet in Baddha Konasana, keeping the feet quite far away from your pubis. Grab your ankles, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Push the chest forward, shoulders down. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, go beyond what you think it's your limit. So arch your spine. So push the chest even more forward. Arch in your spine, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. 3 breaths. And release. Put your hands over your knees and create circles with your hips along the spine, both on one side and on the other side. Okay, now lay down on the ground. Lift your feet, grab your knees, push the knees over the chest. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, straighten your legs up to the sky. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, put your feet in flex position. Push the heels up to the sky and the fingers down to you. 3 breaths. Now, keeping your feet flex, roll your legs inward, so spread your heels. 3 breaths. Keep your legs completely straight and active. At the end of the 3rd, go on the other side. So roll your legs outward and push your your toes out. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, come back to center, bend your knees, put your feet down on the ground, put your arms in cactus pose. Move your neck gently toward the ground, like you want to do a double chin. Move the shoulders away from the ears, still keeping the neck toward the ground. Stay there. Inhale. And with the exhalation, push with your feet against the ground to lift your hips just a tiny bit. No need to lift it completely. Keep on pushing the neck toward the ground and shoulders away from the ears. Stay there, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, really gently, move the hips down, lift your knees, still keeping your arms in cactus pose. Move the knees toward the chest, keeping the knees as much as you can toward the chest. Roll on your right side. And try and touch with your knees your right elbow. Come back to center and go to the other side. Still keeping the chest the knees as much as you can toward the chest. Roll on the left and try and touch with your knee, with your left knee, your left elbow. Back to center. One more time. Roll on the right to touch with your knee, the right elbow. Back to center. Roll on the other side to touch with the knee, the left elbow. And back to center again. Now, take the belt and create a really big loop. Take the free side of the belt toward you and the metal part on one side. Put the belt around the wider side of your feet, straighten your legs. Put the other side of the belt behind your occiput, behind the back of your head. Once that you have the back of the head and the feet linked by the belt, straighten your belt. That's why you need to have the free side toward you, so it will be easier to adjust and find a comfortable, comfortable position where you have the back of the leg gently stretching and the back of the neck gently stretching. Doesn't have to be too hard, too tense. It's gonna feel kind of comfortable. Obviously, it depends on the on your legs, especially. If you're not really flexible, you can feel this position, but the more you do, the more you will be comfortable, easy. Close your eyes and allow your body to relax. Relax your face, your throat, your belly. Stay there. Stay in the moment. If you feel it easier and easier and you want to just keep adding a bit of tension, just a tiny bit, still to be comfortable, you can adjust your belt. But remember, you have to be comfortable. Allow your body to relax in this position. Now, keep the right leg inside the belt, but allow the left one completely straight to move toward the ground. Keep the left leg really close to the ground, but not touching the ground. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, push with the back of the head gently back to deepen the stretch of your right leg. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, lift your left leg up. Put your left feet inside the belt and change. Allow the right leg completely straight to move down toward the ground. Keep it really close to the ground, but not touching the ground. Both legs are active and straight. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, push the back of the head gently back to deepen the stretch of your left leg. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd, lift your right leg, put the both feet inside the belt and stay there for 3 breaths. Really slowly. Take the belt out of your head. Allow the head to move down toward the ground. Now, grab with both hands the belt and keep the belt just on the right leg. Allow the left leg to move all the way down to the ground, touching the ground. And now, really gently, open your right leg to the side. 3 breaths. Keep the left feet flex. At the end of the 3rd breath, bring the right leg up. Change hand. So take the belt with the left hand. Now I'm gonna just change side. Okay. And now, keeping the left leg down on the ground, allow the right leg to move to the left. So twist completely your hip. Keep the arms straight. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd, come back to center. Change side. So put your left feet inside the belt. Allow the right leg to move all the way down toward the ground. Keeping the right feet flex and the right feet down on the ground. I won't be able, because of this wall, so I will just put the leg in this way. Allow the left leg to open to the side. 3 breaths. And at the end of the 3rd breath, lift your left leg up, change side. So take the belt with the right hand and start the twisting. So twist completely, spread the left arm to the side, 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, come back to center. Put both feet in between your belt and stay there. Arms completely straight, legs completely straight. But find a kind of comfortable position. It's not a challenging pose. Just keep it there. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd, bend your knees. Put your feet down on the ground. Spread your arms to the side. Keep the feet wider than your hips. Inhale. With the exhalation, allow the 2 knees to move to the right. Turn your head to the left. Back to center. Allow the 2 knees to move down toward the left side and turn your head to the right. Back to center. Knees to the right, head to the left. Knees to the left, head to the right. And one more time. Knees to the right, head to the left. Knee to the left, head to the right. Okay. Now, roll completely on the right side. Push with the left hand. Sit up. Take the bolster again. And now we kind of, sorry. Okay. Now we kind of warmed up a bit with those torsions. Now we're going to do a passive torsion. So keep the bolster parallel to the long side of the mat. And put the left thigh perpendicular to the bolster. The idea, I'm going to show you first and then we're going to do it together. The idea is simply to twist and go down over the bolster. Turning the head on the opposite side to the knees. The positioning of the bolster is crucial because you can deepen the stretch, deepen the twist by moving the bolster. So if you want to work more on the twisting, but remember that the twisting, like anything almost in yoga, have to be quite comfortable. You don't have to tend to be completely tense, because otherwise the energies won't flow freely. So you can move the bolster, but remember to find a position where you can stay there, where you can feel your body stretching, your body working, but not in a hard way. So if you feel your spine quite stiff, then it's better to move the bolster still parallel to the long side of the mat, a little more toward your left knee. Because in this way, the torsion won't be that deep. And you can feel completely supported. If you want to work a little bit more, a little bit deeper, then move the bolster more towards your buttocks. Always remembering that once that you enter your pose, you need to let go. So if it's too hard, move the bolster again, okay? So find your position, the position that you think it will be good. Now, in case you can always just modify the position. Lift the sternum, shoulder blades down. Turn to the left. Put either side, put the hands on either side of the bolster. Once that your hands are down on the ground, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down again. So you're already doing twisting, already there. Keep on using the hands to help you twist more and more. And start leaning forward to use the support of the bolster for your chest. Once that your chest is completely over the bolster, relax completely your arms. Keep the shoulders away from their ears, but in a soft way. 3 breaths. At the end of the 3rd breath, 3 more. At the end of the 6th, really slowly, put your hands down on the ground, start pushing, and twist back. Seems easy, but it's really deep. Okay, so now let's move to the other side. So the bolster is parallel to the long side of the mat. Your right thigh is completely perpendicular to the bolster. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down, twist. Put your hands down on the ground on either side of the mat. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Really slowly, start moving down, leaning down. Once that you have your chest completely supported by the bolster, relax your arms. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. 6 breaths. Allow your body to relax. At the end of the 6th breath, put your hands down on the ground, push with the hands against the ground, and twist back. Pull the bolster away. Tabletop position. Create circles with your hips and lumbar spine, but allow also the shoulders to move. So don't focus just on hips and lumbar spine today. Turn also on the other side. Now, step gently back with your knees. Put your feet as wide as the mat. Tuck your toes under. Roll the arms outwards. Lie the shoulder blades over the waist. Inhale. And with the exhalation, buttocks back, shoulders down. Keep the shoulders down and really gently. So straighten your legs for Adho Mukha Svanasana. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, walk back with your hands. Put your hands over your thighs. And without bending your knees, but activating your legs, lift your body up. Okay. Now, Tadasana, mountain pose. Big toes touching, heels gently apart. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Stay there. Relax completely your arms and hands. And observe the small movement of your body. Lean on your left leg, lift your right leg. Over the right leg to the side and put your right feet in contact with the left leg without grabbing your feet. Belly in, sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. Arms completely relaxed. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, roll your arms outward and push the thumbs back to open your chest. At the end of the third, really slowly lift your arms up. Put your hands in prayer position in front, aligned with the top of the head, but keep some space between the head and the arms. Keep the shoulders down, elbows spread, smile, stay there. Now, really gently, allow the arms to move down. Allow your feet to move down. Straight away, move the weight of your body on the right leg. Lift the left one. Open the left leg to the side and put your left feet in contact with the right leg. Relax completely your arms. Belly in, sternum lifted. Stay there. Now, roll your arms outward, push the thumbs back, open your chest. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, lift your hands. Put your hands in prayer position, aligned with the top of the head, but give some space between the hands and the head. Give some space between the arms and the head. Spread your elbows, shoulders down. Lift your chin just a tiny bit and stay there. Smiling. Now gently, allow the arms to move down, allow the leg to move down. Find your Tadasana again. Now take the belt. In case for this variation, you can put your hands against the wall just to be a bit more stable. Sorry, my cat wanted to come in. Okay, so now take the belt with the right hand, lean on the right leg, and put your left feet inside the belt. Now straighten your leg just in front of you. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. In case, you can just put your left hand again against the wall. And really slowly start moving your left feet to the right. 3 breaths. Sternum lifted, shoulder blades down. At the end of the third, change side. So lean on the left leg. Put your right feet inside the belt. And straighten your right leg just in front of you. Really slowly, still lifting your sternum, shoulder blades down. Allow the right feet to move to the left. 3 breaths. And at the end of the third, come back to center. Tadasana again. Close your eyes now. And observe the weight on your feet. Observe your body moving gently from the right and left side. Maybe also front and back of your feet. Just observe this movement, this natural movement. Let it go. Let it be. Gently open your eyes and go down to the ground again. Now, take the bolster and put the bolster under your knees. Take already everything that you need to be comfortable in Shavasana. So socks or sweatshirt, everything you need to be good and comfortable in Shavasana. Lay down, still keeping the bolster under your knees. Roll the arms outward, palm of the hand facing the sky, just like in Shavasana. But now, put your right feet over the bolster and cross the left leg of the right one. Allow the 2 knees to move toward the right, even down to the ground if you can. And look to the left. 3 breaths. At the end of the third, come back to center. Change crossing of your legs. Just going to move away from the wall. And allow the 2 knees to move down toward the ground. Look at your right side, 3 breaths. At the end of the third breath, back to center. Put your bolster under your knees. Shavasana. At the end of Shavasana, I'm going to chant the mantra. And at the end of the mantra, I'm going to guide you out of the pose. Till that moment, just relax. Om Bhurбhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat Om Bhurбhuvah Svah Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonat Prachodayat. Slowly start moving your toes and fingers. Bring back the awareness into your body. Inhale deeply and exhale fully with your mouth. Release all tensions. Let go. Gently stretch your body. Bend your knees and roll on your right side. Stay on your right side for a brief moment before pushing with the left hand to sit up. Prepare for the chant of 3 Om. Keep the spine straight yet relaxed. Hands in Nana Mudra or Chin Mudra. Keep your eyes closed. Inhale deeply. Put your hands in prayer position in front of the chest. Open your eyes. Namaste. And since we worked quite a bit with torsions are detox, so drink a lot of water. It will help just get rid of all the bad things